this year's team compared to last that kind of makes you think that you guys could make a run, win the Patriot League tournament?
Even in the past years, I thought we still had a shot. We were very young. It's hard to beat a lot of teams when you're young. But this year, I think we got a lot of guys who can do more with the ball. I can play more on the wing and let them create. And I think that makes us a dangerous team. I think this year will be cool for the tournament that we'll be ready for.
Yeah, you've kind of talked in recent weeks about why you didn't transfer from AU. What exactly is it about this school that kind of kept you here, other than the basketball program? What do you like about it so much?
Just the people, man. Especially my friends on campus. I got a couple friends outside of just my basketball dudes. So I didn't want to. I don't like leaving stuff behind. That whole process of transferring, I didn't want to be a part of it. And I just made the decision to stay here, man. I'm glad I did.
Yeah. Also, the attendance around here isn't always the greatest. Obviously, it's been maybe a little bit better this year. As a real competitor, does it kind of just get to you that people aren't always there supporting, or how do you feel about
Definitely. My freshman year especially, it was like nobody at the games. It was different for me. At my high school, we had people driving. My state championship game, the whole school came, and we didn't even have buses. They all just drove up. So seeing that type of love, and then not having fans here, my freshman year was definitely an eye opener. But at the same time, still as Division I basketball, you gotta produce. So just put all that aside and just kept playing. But over the past 2 years, I felt like the fan support it's been much better. Especially this year, there's been a lot of people coming out to every game. So
yeah, could you also just describe, considering what's taken place over these past 4 years, losing, injuries, guys transferring, can you just talk about what it would mean to make the NCAA tournament after all that stuff?
Everything, man. Just not for me, but just the guys in there. They do a lot of work every day. School, come to practice, repeat the next day. It's a lot. So seeing that hard work pay off by winning the Patriot League tournament and then playing in the NCAA tournament it's a dream that a lot of people don't get to live. So if we could do that, that would be just the best thing ever.
Yeah, and I know your mind probably isn't on it right now, but after the season, do you have any plans of playing in the 3-on-3 national tournament or the senior all-star game or anything like that?
I don't know yet.
Yeah.
So, what are some of the challenges that Bucknell presents?
That's how they switch everything, and they do a real good job at it. Their big men aren't just traditional bigs who are slow. They're quick with their feet, so it's different. We got to make them move, and they're just a solid team. We've been playing together for 3-4 years now, so I think that makes them very dangerous. But I think we've been practicing very hard these past 3 days. Studying the game from the last time we played them, so I think we'll be ready for them tomorrow.
Stacy made the conference all-defensive team. Just kind of what are the leaps and bounds that he made that got him on that team on the defensive end?
Just being everywhere at all times. Being in the stance at all times. He's been having to guard 4 men this whole year. You go back to William and Mary, he was guarding a 7-footer. In a couple more games, he's just been guarding the other team's 4-man. That's not easy to do, being a 6'4", 6'5" guard. So just him, he's still blocking shots, getting all these rebounds, steals, doing everything. So just him being able to do that for us is a blessing. I'm glad he made the all-defensive team because he deserved it.
From the time you've gotten here to where we are today, just how do you think you've grown as a person and as a basketball player?
Just with time, just learning, being more vocal. My freshman year, again, I talked a little bit senior year in high school, but freshman year here, I wasn't used to it. I'm looking towards the older guys on the team to talk, but once they started leaving and stuff like that, I'm like, I really got to step up. So I think just being more vocal in the locker room, even when the situation wasn't good, we were losing by 4 or 5, night in and night out. Just taking it all in and still talking to the guys and just being ready for anything. I think that's helped me.
What sort of confidence did coach give you when you come in here as a freshman and a freshman point guard at that? Yet you're playing 40 minutes a night. He's having that much faith in you and willing to invest that much into you to play 40 minutes a night. How did that make you feel, and how did that help your growth?
It means a lot. It's a great feeling. Your head coach has that much trust in a freshman to play you 35 minutes to open a game versus Maryland, top 25 team in the country. Like that's shocking. I mean, I'm just playing, so I don't ever want to come out, but I get tired. But that was a shock to me, the opening night, to play that many minutes. I'm like, okay, he really trusted my game and believed that I can be out there and not hurt us. So just having that trust in me it's a blessing.
I just got one more. Can you just talk a little bit about, the culture on this team? I mean, I see guys like Jesse and Christian, on the bench every game, really supporting the team despite not playing. Can you just talk a little bit about, what they mean to the team and just the culture in general?
They mean everything, man. I mean, those dudes, they come into practice every day and they make us work harder. It's not just, you don't see them in the game, but at practice, they come out every day and just keep working, keep competing, and coach knows that if we need somebody to throw in, they're going to know what to do. So everybody's supportive of each other on the team, and I couldn't ask for a better team. They all know what's at stake and what it means to all of us if we can pull out this tournament.